at the Nonviolence Institute. I'd like to bring Lisa up. And Lisa can talk about the Nonviolence Institute. So,
guess I'm getting used to being in front of the mic. Never really like to be in front of a camera, but can you all hear me?
yeah.
Okay. So the Nonviolence Institute, for those of you that don't know, we are an organization that has been here serving the community for over 20 years now. I run the intervention department, which is the outreach workers and victim services. A little about that department, we have our outreach workers working in the community to build relationships with community members, individuals that may be involved in some of the things that are happening in our community. Youth that may just need some guidance, youth that need resources, individuals that may need some mentorship. Like I said, a little bit of guidance and help making better choices in their lives. Hopefully we're able to help those young people that have not felt supported or have not felt like they've had the opportunities that others have in their lives. Victim Services is the department that responds anytime, well, I shouldn't say that, intervention services, so outreach and victim services, because over the last year, we have merged the two teams so that we respond together to all acts of violence. When there is an act of violence in the community, when someone is shot, stabbed, if there is a homicide, we are the team that are responding to support not only the victim, but the families of the victims. Also support the community at the same time. We're on the outside supporting those that need the support. You know, when any act of violence happens in the community, some may not even hear about it, but it doesn't mean that it's not affecting us all. You know, so it's like just trying to continue to make connections, bridging those gaps, being able to communicate with different organizations. Lifespan has been a great supporter over the years and has allowed us to build such a very strong relationship, as well as Providence Police. I appreciate you all being here as well. We've built this relationship where we're able to communicate when someone is victimized, right? I'll give you an example. The other night, a young man was stabbed, and he had to be rushed into the operating room. The hospital called me, needing assistance and finding out who to contact for this young man, you know, in regards to his family. And my team went into action, and we were able to make connections in the community, and we figured out who he was and who his next of kin is, and we were able to get the family members to the hospital. And that's what I mean about communication, just building those, strengthening those lines of communication. We're all needed. We are all needed in this, we're all needed in our community, whether it's in regards to the violence or in regards to just building the community. Every one of us have to play a part, and we have to continue to be supportive of one another, even if at times we don't agree with each other. But when we open those lines of communication, we get to understand and see things from just a different lens and understand why sometimes things are happening, why sometimes, you know, we just need that communication so we understand what's happening. And that's what I mean about bridging those gaps so that we're all communicating and understanding what's happening even behind the scenes. So Diane, I really appreciate all of your efforts, and I appreciate everyone else that is here for supporting not only Diana and Safer Communities for Justice, Moms Demand Action, but also supporting the Nonviolence Institute so that we continue to do the work that we're doing. Thank you.